Imagine a world with no hunger, no predators, no disease. A world where you never have to work, struggle, or fear for your life. Sounds like heaven, right? In 1968, a scientist named John B. Calhoun decided to build this heaven. He called it Universe 25. He took a giant metal enclosure and filled it with unlimited food, unlimited water, and perfect climate control. It was designed to hold 3,840 mice comfortably. It was the ultimate utopia. He started with just 4 pairs of healthy mice, the Adams and Eves of this new world. At first, it was a paradise. They ate, they played, they slept, and they reproduced. Life was perfect. But Calhoun wasn't building a hotel. He was building a prophecy. He knew something the mice didn't. He knew that this heaven was actually a tomb. Every 55 days, the population doubled. It was an explosion of life. The mice didn't need to spend time searching for food or building nests. Everything was provided. So, they spent 100% of their time socializing and breeding. For a while, the universe worked exactly as planned. The younger generations replaced the old. Families formed in the distinct tunnels. But then, something strange happened. Even though there was plenty of space in the apartment tunnels, the mice started to crowd together in the center. They refused to be alone. They became addicted to the crowd. They would eat together, sleep together, and move together like a liquid mass. The box was not physically full yet, but psychologically, it was already overflowing. The social stress was beginning to boil. Calhoun called this phase the behavioral sink. It was total anarchy. Males, who had no role to protect or provide because food was everywhere, became hyper-aggressive. They formed gangs. They attacked others not for territory, but for sport. Rape and mindless violence became the norm. Females, left unprotected, became aggressive too, but not towards the attackers, towards their own babies. Mothers would forget their young, or worse, attack them. The concept of family dissolved. Cannibalism started even though the food hoppers were full of fresh grain. The mice were surrounded by millions of calories, yet they chose to eat each other. The society had gone insane. Amidst this chaos, a new group emerged. Calhoun called them the beautiful ones. These were males who simply gave up. They withdrew from society completely. They didn't fight. They didn't try to mate. They didn't interact. All they did was eat, sleep, and groom themselves. Their fur was perfect. No scars, no wounds. Hence, the beautiful ones, but they were hollow shells. They had lost the ability to struggle, and therefore the ability to truly live. They looked healthy on the outside, but inside, their spirit was dead. Does this sound familiar? Withdrawal? Obsession with self-image? Avoiding real-world conflict? These mice were the final stage of the collapse. When the struggle for survival ends, spiritual death begins. On day 600, the last baby mouse was born. After that, absolute sterility. Even when the population dropped back to safe levels, the mice didn't recover. The beautiful ones didn't know how to mate. The aggressive ones were too old. They had forgotten how to be mice. The society had suffered a social death long before the physical death. Within a few months, Everyone in Universe 25 was dead. They had everything they needed to survive physically. But they died of loneliness, stress, and a lack of purpose. The experiment was over. Utopia had become a graveyard. John Calhoun looked at his dead city of mice and saw a warning for humanity. He believed that when a population becomes too dense and all physical needs are met without struggle, social behaviors break down. Look around you today. Rapid urbanization, social isolation, falling birth rates, the rise of the hikikomori, and digital withdrawal. We have built our own Universe 25. We have unlimited food delivered to our doors. We have climate-controlled boxes. We have removed the struggle. But the question remains, can we escape the fate of the beautiful ones? Or is our countdown already ticking? This has been a quick History Lab investigation. If this video made you think, hit like and subscribe. And maybe go outside and talk to someone today, before it's too late.